Wendy's believes summer should be more fun and less expensive, which is why, for a limited time, they're making their small classic Frosty just $1. Because let's be real, summer and Frosty just go together. So come on down and celebrate $1 Frosty summer at Wendy's with a hot deal on your favorite cool summer treat. But this deal melts away when summer does, so get it while it's hot. Or, cold. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left.
Side stories.
From your glade. That's when the cannibalism started.
Side stories. Yes. We can go. We've been recording for fucking like 6 hours.
Oh, great.
Yeah, man. I started recording before I left the house.
That's scary.
Honestly, and I think that that's the most important thing about podcasting is we got to be real, right?
We're going to be real?
We got to be.
I prefer to be slightly performative.
No. I'm too real to be entertaining, right? That has been my fucking leitmotif. That has been the zeitgeist I followed this entire time, our entire performance history together.
Sure.
And I guess it's really important for everybody to know that as soon as I wake up, you hear my little noises. I think people love that. Because if you can really hear a podcaster's all his little noises, you can hear me go,
so. Like a bat.
No, then when I go to the bathroom, you hear me go, oh, one mistake's been made.
Yeah.
One mistake's been made. And then
like
you can hear me just like, listen to whatever news story it is about, like, what you could do to a child's butt. I'm so sick of all of these YouTubes telling us exactly all the different horrible things that can be done to children's butts.
You can search whatever you want on YouTube.
No,
you
not
don't
everything
have to
you
search
want.
that.
Not everything.
Well, that is true.
Because
and
there's a lot
that's
of stuff.
for the
They
best.
do cut you off at a point. I do get like a cease and desist from my own fingers.
They
say, hey, let's think about this.
They could do a better job when it comes to the pedo stuff. But anyway, welcome to Side Stories, everyone. I am Ben, hanging out with Henry Zabrowski.
It's not pedo stuff.
It is. It's disgusting.
True crime content.
Oh, boy, there we go. How do I speak? Whoa!
I gotcha.
Hope everyone's doing all right out there.
I fucking got his fucking ass. He can't talk anymore.
I really can't talk because I'm traumatized today.
Why?
I was driving in my Chevy Silverado.
Whoa, hey, that's not an ad. He just drives one into the ground.
It's the only thing I could fit in. Freebird. I was listening to normal radio.
Right, buddy?
Freebird comes on at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Terrestrial.
Freebird should never be played until after 7 p.m. because now I'm thinking, I'm contemplating life. I'm free as a bird. I'm dead now. I used to say, when I was in 6th grade, I would say, play it at my funeral. And I stand by it. Is it cliche? Yes. But that's the whole freaking point. Either way, if you are a DJ on traditional radio, please, God, no Freebird before 7 p.m. PST. That's 10 p.m. EST.
So you got both sad and exhilarated.
It was horrible.
You know, manic depression is the height when suicide happens.
Is that right?
Yeah, isn't that fun?
And I'm just the right age group as well.
Just really getting that
And I live alone with 2 dogs, maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Oh, sure, there's a lot of issues. But don't worry, Nancy Pelosi just read a poem from Bono.
Man, she crushed it.
So she nailed it.
Yeah, good work. Nation healed. Thank you.
We're good. Updates? I feel like we didn't get so many things wrong last episode.
Last episode it really was a rare episode where we didn't come back with about 20 corrections. And you know what I want to say? Good on ya. Except, no, Kissel, I'm wrong.
What happened?
There actually is an apology that I will
Which one?
give. We did an ad for something. What was it called? Do you remember, Fernando?
An ad?
It was for British.
Oh, it was for British.
It was for British what? Dancer in the Dark, not the blind Bjork one.
Dancer in the Dark.
Some audiobook.
It's an audiobook.
Some horseshit. No, not horseshit. Wonderful sponsor to the show.
So what are we apologizing for?
This is the thing. Okay, I'm going to explain. This is full transparency. Full transparency here.
Wow,
all right?
Full transparency.
Too real to be denied. My UK English accent has fallen off. Okay,
well,
we all know this.
I remember the pedestal it was on. I'm not sure. Has it fallen off?
I was.
Well, we can try. I'll have another bagel in my crunket.
Hey there. You my mother or my father?
That's pretty good.
Oh, you're my mother or my father. Me can't tell because of your haircut.
I'm your dad.
Yeah, but okay, so sure. Yeah, I nailed it there.
That worked.
But when we did an ad for some kind of UK something, this is how engaged we are with the ad reads. I was trying to get back to being British because I thought it'd be fun because when you read it, you got certain ads you have to read verbatim, and I thought it'd be fun to read it in a British accent.
I usually get the ones verbatim, and then they say, have fun with it, then they give it to you, and then sometimes it does get kicked back to me because you have too much fun with it.
Yeah, I've had too much fun.
Because these people, they say, have fun with it, but they don't know what that means to us.
No, they don't have fun. They've never had fun in their lives. But I thought it would be fun to set the tone. Let's make it UK. Let's bring it back to the Grand Ole Opry. But guess what I just did? Went Australian. Before our last Australian tour, and I'm saying this directly to the Patreon camera, before we went back to our Australian tour, I was trying to get my Australian accent up to ship shape.
Yeah. And I think you did a fairly solid job. Once we were there, you really started to take it in.
But then...
You're a sponge.
I am a real sponge.
Yeah.
But then what I've done is I've destroyed my English accent.
With the Australian accent.
The Australian accent has now become the boilerplate white outside here accent that I do.
Well, I think that's a little bit out. I don't know. That's not very good, Henry, because Heath Ledger, he was Australian, but he did an English accent and he could do a British accent. So you need to maybe have more Anglo-Saxon accents.
And then he was killed by the government for allowing his Joker performance to destabilize and create Occupy Wall Street. That's what it all comes back to fucking that dead Heath Ledger.
It all comes back.
I just want to say...
I did just watch the Batman, solid movie. Anyway, go on.
It is very good. But I do want to say, yes, so our UK listeners... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Oh, so could have been a bit better. But, you know what? I'm just going to have to keep on trying, aren't I?
Well, we might be in the UK. My mother? No, I am your father.
I can't tell from up top. You look the same. I'm got back to fucking Australia.
I think you're really nailing it. And don't worry, Hollywood, it's right around the corner.
It is, literally.
But they don't want you to, if anything, they would want you to do a Polish accent. Oh, you got so many white accents.
You're my mother or you're my father.
I'm your father.
Because of your haircut. Is that good?
Absolutely fantastic. Well, let's do a story involving one of our best friend's favorite foods.
What?
Pickles.
Oh, Marcus.
Marcus Parks.
He liked pickles.
He loves pickles.
And he honestly...
unapologetically loves them, unironically loves them. He's a connoisseur of the pickle. He knows certain pickle. You can tell a pickle by the snap.
You say he's a connoisseur of pickles.
He is.
To be honest, he's kind of more of a pickle fucking slut.
Whoa.
He'll do whatever. He'll take whatever pickles around.
Yeah, but that's called being a connoisseur.
No, it's not. A connoisseur means No. Connoisseur would mean you would carefully choose a pickle that was would suit your taste.
Well, we'll have to have him on the show to discuss at some point.
I don't know when we'll speak to him next.
This week we'll be traveling with him, and we can't wait to see him. And we will have a conversation about snacks in the green room once again.
Oh, I'm afraid to.
I'm not going to bring it up.
No, I'm not going to bring it up. He's the one who fights against all the sandwiches. We'll get into this.
A man, he had no pants.
Yep.
And he was in Florida. So he was a Florida man, believe it or not. He was arrested. He was spotted pleasuring himself with a pickle while on a private premise.
Hey, he's on a private premise.
Maybe
it wasn't his.
I don't believe that it was.
That seems to be always the problem.
There was a phone call around 4 p.m. and they were like, there's a suspicious person. He seems to be jerking off with a pickle.
Now, when they say jerking off with a pickle, did it mean that there was a hollowed out pickle that his penis was inside of? Or is this a pickle up the butt scenario?
Okay, so he had his penis in one hand and a large uneaten pickle in the other.
I'm glad. I'm glad it was uneaten because that would be unsanitary.
And then, oh my God. And then he was using the pickle to penetrate his rectum.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Well, he was masturbating. So he was taking the pickle, jamming it up there, which that's not a Vlasic. Because Vlasics are like, we snap, we
It's got to bend, yeah.
That's got to be a frozen pickle.
That's a big deal.
That's a poo-poo pickle.
Take a pickle, paint him brown. That's what he did. Turn that frown upside down. It's a poo-poo pickle.
It's a poo-poo pickle. So the man was shoving a pickle up his buttocks, and then he was jerking off.
Someone's got got to. Let me see. What a proud smile.
Well, he doesn't look that ashamed. It seems as if this is something that he kind of wanted. It also looks like he's wearing nursing scrubs. So if he is a nurse, thank you for your service. And also, you get one shoving a pickle up your butthole while you publicly masturbate.
Why can't that be so?
How many lives has he saved?
If he was an active RN nurse during COVID, I think he should be allowed one public masturbation.
I completely agree.
Give him one. Give him a fucking shot. Let him be him. He kind of looks like the lead character from Prince of Egypt.
Oh, a little bit.
A little Yul Brynner.
He was arrested, and then he was charged with misdemeanor exposure of sexual organs. And he was being held in the Pinellas County Jail in lieu of a $150 bond. So really not that big of a punishment.
No, they were
not a pickle up your butthole and jerking off in public. I actually thought there might be a little bit more to that.
Well, I actually kind of interested only just because where was it? Because I feel like that kind of measures what the crime is. Like, if you're inside the gymnasium of an elementary school,
right,
you'll probably get a certain different level of crime. Or less if he's in the parking lot of a Piggly Wiggly or like some form of Burger King, a lot of times they're just happy somebody's out there using the parking lot.
Well, you'll be happy to know this was actually in the Tampa Bay area.
Wow. Oh, so it's just Pinellas. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. And so it's Eric Detige. He's 47. He was lying on his back in the front of a townhouse in Oldsmar. So he has said that he hasn't really said anything, but the words on his body have spoken loudly because jail records note that he has a tattoo. And that tattoo on his arm says, "Only God can judge me." And isn't that true? And I'm just going to tell you this right now. God did judge you.
He did.
And he would be like, "Yo, man, you're taking the fruit that I made, the vegetable I made, you're shoving up your asshole."
That's not what it's for.
That is not what it's for.
Okay, here, hey, listen here, all right? And Pickles, first of all, you pickled it. That was a cucumber before. All right? That was a perfectly normal cucumber, and you made it sour. All right? It's fine, whatever. I didn't say anything about that, all right? But honestly, when it comes down to it, it's a waste of food.
I also have to say,
you could use your fingers or a pole. You could use anything you want. I gave you sticks. You could use a stick. You could carve off the end of a stick, make it nice and round and soft, kind of scrape off all the hard parts and put it right beside your butt. That's what I gave you.
I do love some of these comments.
That's where I was carrying you.
Exactly. When there was one set of footprints in the sand,
the other
along with...
That was when you were riding Jesus front face with his dick up inside your fucking asshole, and he's carrying you around like a basket he could fuck.
Oh, well, wouldn't that be nice to be penetrated by the Lord? I do love some of the comments. Gene Kelly, I would assume
the dancer?
I would assume someone who was
not that.
Probably didn't like that man, actually.
Because probably thinks he's the enemy of the state or something. Yeah.
He says, "This is a crime? How?" Yeah, because he was shoving a pickle up his butthole, and he was publicly masturbating.
Cut to him just sitting naked on a Jimmy John sandwich. Like,
what is this?
How's this a crime?
Is this a crime now?
What are you talking about? Come on. You can't rape a pickle. Can't scream.
Yep. So anyway, apparently there are some sympathizers, and again, be careful out there.
I'm so sick of the goddamn internet.
Oh yeah,
I'm so sick of the internet.
I'm putting this phone in a microwave in 5 years. Our final contract. You won't see me again until it's via Morning Dove carrier.
You know what? It also shows you can make it with a niche audience.
You really can.
No matter what you do, there's somebody out there that loves what it is that you do.
This is a crime how? Sir, you are not going to be on jury duty for this case.
Yes.
This is a crime how?
Yes.
Shoved a pick up his butthole and is publicly masturbating in someone else's front yard or backyard, whatever.
He must have learned that, how is this a crime? Like, him saying that, it's like, how is this a crime? That has gotten him out of so many things that he's had to do that he just keeps saying it.
Sir, it's just very obviously a crime.
How is this a crime?
All right.
This is another guy who says, like, how is this a crime? I don't really want to go too deep into this because there's a lot here, but if you really, I know these days, it's really important to not purvey the message of especially mass shooters who want they want their shit to be heard. They want to be seen. They're trying to get attention. But I feel like
they all want to be, what's the name of the guy who played the Riddler?
Paul Dano.
They all want to be Paul Dano, but they're not.
They're not. They're not.
And he's an actor, so he's not.
And I feel like the only reason why that it's okay for me to do this, I'm going to read a little bit of a manifesto because I'm going to, this is my fucking guilty pleasure. I love a manifesto. I love reading them. I think they're really fun to get into.
Who's written the best manifesto, do you think?
Fucking never put Dorner in a corner.
Oh my God, Chris Dorner, fantastic. As a matter of fact, the one funny thing, I mean, obviously the story isn't that funny. For those that don't, we should actually cover Chris Dorner because I don't know if you recall.
We did it a little bit with our Manifestos episode, but there needs to be more coverage. He is a interesting, bad dude. Obviously ended up being a bad dude, but his brain was interesting.
I think he did have some proper complaints about the LAPD because while they were on the hunt to try to catch him, they shot 2 innocent people who just had the same truck.
Yeah, man.
So anyway, but yes, don't corner the Dorner. And then I did the one thing he did was he listed his favorite comedians.
It was
like
the best.
Chris Rock.
Oh no, he gave the shout out to
like all of these people.
Like,
it's like, oh my
he gave
God.
Hillary Clinton the bump because he's like, I really wish I could vote for Clinton this year. Yeah, honestly, like it was really amazing.
That was an interesting manifesto.
But there is this manifesto that comes from a young man that attempted to take hostages at the Rain Rock Casino in Eureka. Now, this is in Riverside County. I don't know what state this is in. It's probably in the state of denial.
Whoa, maybe Oregon.
But he went in. And they really give the employees at the Rain Rock Casino, the police tip their hats to them in keeping casino goers safe during a potential hostage crisis with quick thinking. He was a young dude. He looked a lot younger than he was. He looks like he's 12, but he's 33 years old. I guess I could say his name, Billy Joseph Sontag. You don't really. In the end, the reason why I want to read the manifesto is you can really see it's truly disorganized.
All right.
He left a lengthy manifesto entitled.
I would also recommend not robbing a casino. There's like more cameras there than anywhere in the world.
Ever before.
So you're just going to get caught immediately.
It was called Organized Crime in Eureka Statement. Now, he believed that there was mind control involved, food poisoning against him at the hands of several Eureka area fast food restaurants, extortion. There was mass shootings perpetrated by Manchurian candidate-style government-induced and controlled shills. It goes deep into MK Ultra. It's really, really intense. A lot of YouTube video. He made a YouTube series, which is like, Eureka conspiracy. So basically what he did was he came in with a shotgun saying, hey, I'm taking this over. And the manager managed to get him talking, do the thing, which I've said before, and this is a big thing. If you got somebody who has got a long, rambling conspiracy theory like speech at you, and they're coming at you and they're saying like all
something to say.
Well, always go like, with you, brother. Yeah, brother, I heard that, brother. I saw that in my newsreel. You know what I mean? Like, just say stuff like encourage him, move on until you can get your way out. Move towards the crazy person until you can get your way out, then move your way out, right? And so imagine they distracted him and the employees all jumped on him and they went and they
hogtied him right there in the casino.
Okay. So I can't believe they did that. They managed to get a hold of the dude.
People who work at casinos, they're on the front lines of a lot of action.
Really
I don't mess with a casino worker, man, because they've seen it all. They're there when you're not, and they know exactly what's going on.
Well, he also showed up with this big metal lockbox, and that they thought it was a bomb.
Gore?
Yeah, and they opened it up. Yeah, it basically was. They opened it up and they just found out it was paper copies of his manifesto. But they did a good job. Good work out to those casino workers. But I just want to read a little bit of because when it says, what does it mean by rambling manifesto?
Right.
The whole thing started with a conversation with my uncle Ward Winningham in Big Springs, California. He asked me if I had ever thought about being a card dealer and explained that they made a lot of money because of their tips. He told me I could get the job because he knew the person in charge of hiring the dealers, and if I went to the job fair, the job was basically mine. Then he told me I would be working with some other people he knew from a mill, like Keith, who was missing some fingers. And I asked, wouldn't it be difficult to deal cards like that? And he explained it wouldn't be because of the shuffle machines, and the dealing school would teach us everything we needed to know. Now, I wasn't really sure if the job was for me until I went. And then he explained that if Dennis didn't hire me, he would tell his wife that he did crank. And after that, he explained that I would have to pay him a $1,000 fee after 2 years if I wanted to keep working there. I asked what would happen if I didn't pay or if I forgot. And he told me about how they would do all kinds of things to remind me. There'd be free calendars in the break room. Dennis talking to me about how he doesn't know he'll pay his mortgage. Those are some preliminary reminders. Okay. And the more extreme reminders would be blue ink on my food that would mess with my voice pitch and something else in my food. I asked if I didn't pay, what would happen? And he said if I would never got my free $1,000 for the 401k, they would feed me glass shards and get me fired. And I said, they can't fire me for no reason. How would they do that? And I was shocked already. But then he told me how they would put dog poop with crank in it and pay someone at Taco Bell to put it in my food before work so I would throw up. And then they would force me to take a secret drug test to fire me. And I said, what if I don't take it? And he said, they will fire you on the spot refusing the Taco Bell. And this is only page 2.
How many pages is there?
20 pages.
Holy hell.
It's more of a journal.
He was worried that he was going to get fired if he didn't eat the dog poop-filled gorditas.
This is when you really start getting into hardcore, that rambling part, when you're really starting to believe not only are the casino people against you, the casino bosses are against you.
Yeah.
Well, he was also he was an employee at that casino. So he was there working. So you start to create this fantasy.
Casinos have a really high, it's difficult to get a gig there.
It is.
It is more difficult, I would almost say, than working for the airlines because there's a lot of money involved.
Absolutely.
And,
you have to know people that won't cheat.
Yeah.
That they are again, reputable. It's a lot of temptation to deal with. It's a lot of shit right at your fingertips. But then it's the bringing in the local Taco Bell's in on it. The police department's in on it. All this kind of stuff. That's a lot to get in. And I tell you what, Taco Bell, say what you will about that organization, to get the workers to all kind of like, it's such a team of rivals.
Here's a bag of dog shit. Do you mind putting this in a taco and then giving it to this customer specifically?
It's a lot of people. You got to agree with one little chain of command.
Buddy.
And I'll tell you a lot of times, Barbara, she ain't doing dog shit.
Absolutely.
You know, she's not doing dog shit. She says like, you're going to bring this dog shit to me? Yeah, my husband tried to bring dog shit to me and I saw him in court. And then all of a sudden now you're talking about seeing her in court and shit. And then like, that's all Barbara's been looking for, is for a reason to take somebody to court.
Give her a reason and she'll go and she'll take you to court and she's going to win the GD case because this person is obviously a total psycho. Shout out to all fast food employees. Extremely difficult job. Yes. No one understands it.
Yeah, absolutely. If you
the front lines. I worked a Taco Bell. I'm in the Midwest. Big boy in the Midwest back in the day. A Burger King, Taco Bell lunch rush, a Wendy's lunch rush. That shit's intense, bro.
It does. It gets faux real. And then also,
really does.
Like, I was listening to Guy Fieri talk about his new show where he just can he is so giving. He is letting these 10 people all compete to be a manager of a Chicken Guy restaurant. And he explains.
No, that is...
That the leadership good. And the type of like... Because everybody wants to be the admiral. Yeah. Everybody's coming for the fucking king.
Sure.
So if you're the head of the Chicken Guy, everybody wants that top slot. So it's going to take a real fucking chicken tender warrior to figure that out. And so he really puts people through the front lines, and he's explained that. He was just like, you watch, he's like, hey, you look CNN? You see what they're blowing up over there? That's like the front lines right here, Chicken Guy.
That's right there,
He's always comparing the escalating competition, the escalating war between Ukraine and Russia with his chicken restaurant.
Yeah, well, maybe not a proper analogy. Both are real hot right now. That's for certain.
Honestly, I bought it.
I will buy anything the guy does. I went to his restaurant. It's at the Lynx Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Highly recommend the trash can nachos and everything else.
Don't do it.
I am telling you, buddy, we're going. You're going to be the prettiest gal at the dance. You are. I'm taking care of you.
We're just going to be. You've seen a lot of twosomes like us roll into that place. Chicken Guy is not good, though.
Oh, man, it's hard to say. The one experience that Marcus had was not good.
I've had it.
Have you had it too?
It is not. He just I think that guy needs to go from restaurant to restaurant around this great country of ours. Not the other ones. Not the ones that he chooses.
Triple D, because he just
his own restaurant.
That's what made him so famous.
No, he needs to do another Triple D with just chicken guys. And it's him going in there, undercover boss, dressing as a lady, dressing as a black man.
He might be.
Just to say, like, sued. You think that'd be bad?
He might be sued by Gordon Ramsay. That's a Gordon Ramsay trick, I believe.
I know. Yeah, mission. Was it? To hell and back in 24 hours, I'll fix your restaurant. It's like the entire name of that show.
Rise from your grave.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Ben Kissel here with Henry Zabrowski.
Yeah, it's me, man.
Yeah, bro. Henry Zabrowski is smoking some of that sweet last podcast on the left, babe. So go out there and purchase yourself some. I hope you enjoy it. We have sativa, we have indica, and we have a hybrid. And I have to tell you, from my personal experience, they are wonderful.
Super tasty live resin. You really get the delicious weedy taste, which is what I like. And 3 different experiences. You go to your local vape store and get it.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for supporting the show. We absolutely love you. Can't wait to see you on the road and get that vape, put it in your brain, and have a good time.
And if you want us at your favorite weed store, give them a call and ask for them by name.
Absolutely.
Last podcast on the left, it's weed.
Hail yourselves, everyone.
Hail Satan.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Adobe Firefly is the all-in-one creative studio with AI-powered image and video editing for today's creative process. Built for creators of every kind, Firefly helps you generate, edit, and experiment fast. Because the asks aren't getting smaller, the budgets aren't getting bigger, and the timelines, oh yeah, still tight. With all the best creative AI models in one place, Firefly brings your ideas to life. Unlock a better way to make with Adobe Firefly.
Yes, at JCPenney's mystery sale, everybody's a winner. Now through August 2nd, hurry in-store for a mystery sale coupon giveaway. Get them while they last. Peel and reveal to see if you win an extra 30, 40, or even 50% off. Or get extra lucky and hit the jackpot deal. $60 off your entire purchase when you spend $60 or more. And there's even more savings at jcp.com. Yes, JCPenney. Giveaway valid while they last. Exclusions apply. Must be 18 or older.
All right. Well, speaking of casinos, magic and lies, deception.
Whoa.
Those are three things that occur at casinos regularly.
Yep.
This man, I almost want to make him a hero, but unfortunately he's not, because he's also...
Because most of your heroes also sort of are kind of villains as well.
Seguin, Texas. There was this dude. The Seguin Police Department has arrested this guy, or no, they're looking for this guy, rather. He's a magician.
Oh,
and
yes.
he would pull a trick where he would trick the employees at Walmart into giving him the wrong change.
Well, this is old school. This is old school because that's an old New York trick. Would someone be like,
I've never heard of this before.
They do a thing with like they'll give you like a $1 bill. I gave you a 50. I gave you a 50, and then you like basically just decide whether or not this man will yell at you until you give him $40.
Exactly. Yes. So the magician has played this trick on 2 different occasions at the same Walmart on January 10th and again on February 12th. What he does is he uses a sleight of hand. The suspect would count the change in front of the employee and show that he was short change.
Ocean's 11!
While using the other hand to pocket a portion of the money.
Oh, shit. You're talking about coins?
I guess so.
Wait a second. He's doing this for like 30 cents a go?
Oh, man. Maybe like $8, $10. To be fair, you can buy a house at Walmart now. So maybe he bought something for like 40 freaking grand, and he was like, "You're $2,000 short of my change." I don't know.
In cash?
But he said the suspect had another outfit ready to repeat the same trick to other Walmart employees. So no one knows who he is. He's wearing the mask, obviously indoors, and then outdoors. You can kind of see a very blurry picture of his face.
Yes.
I mean, they have like retina scans and stuff, but I guess we still can't get a picture of people.
Because magic indeed.
Because
he was trained at Hogwarts.
So if you're there,
British people, I got back.
It's perfect. If you work at that Walmart in Seguin, Texas, be careful. This magician is using his powers for evil. But I also, as long as it doesn't come out of the employees' pockets, which I could also see them doing.
Oh,
They're
sure.
like, yeah, if you got stolen from, it's coming out of your paycheck, Wendy.
Fuck you.
Walmart's going to be fine.
Walmart is great. When you were talking about that story you was watching the other day, I think we've talked about it on this, where the head of Walmart was talking about himself as the small business owner.
He was on CNBC.
Like, these Amazon guys are really running us out of business.
We can't compete with Amazon. It's not free market. It's a monopoly. And it's like, but also, welcome to the thing that you created, you fucking piece of shit. Okay.
But yeah, this is not the employee's fault. All right. No, it's technically not. This magician, they don't know he's a magician. Because he doesn't come in with the ruffles on.
If you rob entity, a bank or a Walmart or whatever, no violence was used, you just used magic, I don't know, man. You
hire him a government.
Yeah, you kind of get a pass. I mean,
it's like hackers.
It really is. And it could be so much worse. I mean, if you're a Walmart employee and you get tricked into giving someone more change and you were robbed, it's like, that's the best way to be robbed.
Technically, you got robbed by what normally you paid
for
money for a show. It's like, yeah, because it's the same thing as having a magician be right in front of you, because all they do is take your things.
That being said, if you have a supermarket, if you have a grocery store, if you have any kind of business, Chris Angel is not allowed. David Blaine is not allowed.
Oh, never.
No magicians. Like, I would actually have the sign and say no magicians allowed.
I would have them in my home.
No, of course not. I mean, they'll steal your wife, they'll steal your dog, and next thing you know, you're like naked on the couch, shoving a pickle up your asshole.
That's what happened to him. You know what'd be really sad is that all of a sudden I'm home with Natalie and Wendy. David Copperfield comes over. Next thing I know, I'm on top of the fucking Statue of Liberty. How the fuck? What the fuck? I thought it was mirrors. I thought it was all mirrors.
No.
And then he has the power of the Nephilim.
Oh, man, I'll never forget when I was a child and I was like, how'd they make the elephant disappear? And then they just they moved the camera to the other spot.
Yeah, everything that we've ever enjoyed has been a lie.
I still don't know how they did the thing where you touch the screen and then they can get your card right.
That's garbage. That's
but
all
I think
fake.
That's just a math trick.
That's math trick. Because they have
you try to do math trick on me, man?
Math trick. This is math trick. Well, it's because they mentalism.
Isn't that something?
Mentalism is a whole other thing. Email sidestorieslpotl@gmail.com if you know a single thing about mentalism. Why does it work? Why do they do the thing where they're like, you're thinking of a color, but they always know what color you're thinking of, but you don't know what color I'm necessarily thinking of, but then there's something in the way that you ask the question that makes me think of the color. I blame you.
Well, and I think a lot of people there are a lot of people pleasers out there.
Yes.
So though people be like, yeah, you tell me what I was thinking.
No, I'm not one of them.
Well, this story is really interesting, Henry. Do you want to do this one? Speaking of, this is really no segue when it comes to people pleasing, but UTIs.
No. Yeah. Oh,
we don't got it.
It could really help the poor people of this country.
That's the UBI, and that is a classic Zabrowski bit.
Yep. Doing it. I'll do it on stage. You'll see it this weekend.
It's a urinary tract infection. This 45-year-old woman, she had one. And then it turns out it wasn't a UTI. She actually had a glass tumbler stuck in her bladder for 4 years. What is happening?
I just don't know how, first of all, you don't sit around one day and say, where's that glass dildo I used to have? I didn't wear that on. I know my pussy hurts. And then also, how big's your pee-pee hole?
Well,
I guess you can do that. Email sidestorieslpotl@gmail.com. How big is your pee-pee hole?
Well, she said that, so this is a 3-inch wide thing, right? And she said that she would use this drinking glass as a sex toy for a number of years.
God.
And then she inserted it into her urethra.
Do they have a picture of the woman?
No, they say
she's Tunisian.
She's Tunisian. So she inserted it into her urethra instead of her vagina. And then because of that, she had a whole bunch of problems. Take a look at that thing.
That's a fucking goblet.
It's a green glass.
No, is this real?
It's the New York Post. There's no way it's not.
Oh, my God. Why are we on the New York Post? I love how they have this stock footage in the article where it's just a woman rubbing her lower belly going, frowning, being like, I mean, that stock footage woman had no fucking clue it was going to be about someone sticking a cocktail glass up your pee-pee avenue.
No, indeed it wasn't. So the risky activity involves inserting a glass or object into the urethra to, quote, heighten sexual pleasure and arousal. Now, I had actually heard of men doing this. It's called sounding.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
I didn't realize that women could, because the pee hole, I mean, I guess maybe it's the same size as the boys got there. I don't know, but I never heard of a woman doing that before.
We were just all in quarantine for so long.
Well, this was pre-quarantine.
I know, but then I feel like when you're in quarantine, you really kind of like, at some point, how did she not rediscover it?
Well, I don't.
Where did the pee-pee go?
I guess into the cup there.
It was upside down.
She had some inflammation of the bladder.
Oh, there was some inflammation?
Yeah.
I wonder what it was.
Yeah, but she didn't have any blood in her urine.
Is it the Holy Grail inside of her?
You know, it's really interesting because you would think it would have been a heck of a lot worse because there's the picture of the ultrasound there.
Yeah, man,
so you can see it all jammed up there like it's a little baby. But if she fucked like a cup from what's that one cartoon there?
The Beast on the Block.
Beast on the Block, absolutely. Yep. Little Devil and the bitch.
Oh, you're talking about Nothing But Trouble. Yes, that film.
I was thinking about
Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, Nothing But Trouble in the Bitch. I really like that, and also it does look like she had Tom Cruise from Cocktail underneath her under a ladder while she was standing on a ladder, and then just like one of those cups just went up inside of her. I have no clue why Whatever, man. I mean, it's not hurting anybody else. If that's what she wants to do. I'm glad it's not my cup.
I don't think she should use it anymore. But apparently this is according to a doctor, so they're smart. Various objects have been inserted into the bladder, and many patients fail to remove them themselves.
I bet.
And then they're all embarrassed, right? So they don't go to the doctor. And that tends to be why things go so awry. So if you did jam a cup up your pussy or your dick hole or your butthole, and maybe it is a pickle, whatever, just go to the doctor. They've seen it all. They've seen it all.
You can't be embarrassed at the doctor. Okay?
You
really can't be, because I know you might be, but they have seen it. And whatever it is they've seen, a lot of times, is much worse. Especially if you have to go to an emergency ER.
Yeah,
they've seen horrible things.
Yep. Well, either way, so she's gonna be she's fine.
She's fine. All I know is that her fucking pee spray is gonna be like a fan now. Like, I don't know what the hell's gonna come out of her.
I have no idea how any of it happened. The human body, huh?
Yep. That's what I just keep saying. This is not about a human body.
Okay.
This story is about Mothman body.
Ooh.
We have another Mothman sighting. This comes from phantomsandmonsters.com. This is really interesting. This is a little bit more like, this is outside of Chicago O'Hare. Again, there is some marijuana involved in this. So some people are going to be like, that's because they were out there smoking doobies.
Come on.
And I have never seen anything while smoking weed.
No, and sometimes when you're smoking a little bit of a weed, you're more intense. You're more in tuned. Perhaps you'll be able to see things better.
But that's also that's when I know that I have not been sleeping enough and I have been smoking too much weed in a day, is when I start seeing little spiders in the corners of my eyes.
But you go to bed.
I mean, I have that. I've seen like little if I haven't slept for a long time.
Well,
because sometimes I'll go through like a week where I only sleep for like an hour.
Are you Christian Bale from The Machinist? You don't look like him.
No, I don't.
What is happening? What do you mean? You're sleeping 1 hour a week?
There was a period of time at the very beginning of 2020 where I had a month or about where I did not sleep.
Well, I thought your performances were great.
Hey, man, I'm a professional, bro. But you get in there, but you do start to see little wiggly little things going,
sure.
And then you just got to work on it, right? And then you think about
just ask Natalie if there's any spiders around, and when she says no, believe her.
Absolutely. And then you just drink a bunch of bourbon, and then you sleep for like 8 hours.
There you go.
See, it's all about medication. Now, this story happened in March 5th, 2022, 10 p.m. local time. I was out driving around with a guy I just started talking to. We were out by the airport, just cruising around, listening to music, and getting to know one another.
All right. Well, this is the most suspect beginning of any Mothman.
They're making out. Okay. We decided to park to smoke some bud. One thing led to another. We were in the back seat. And when as he looked up and started screaming, "What the flag?" Something with 4 letters in an F. Over and over and over again. "What the flag?"
Whoa, I think it was more like fuck.
Oh, that's the word. It was then that we felt like something bumped into the side of the car.
Oh my God, it's the scariest thing of all time. The director of, Heebie-Jeebies?
Oh,
Jeepers Creepers?
Jeepers Creepers. Get him out of here.
Oh.
He molested a boy, and he still continues to work in show business. We don't know how.
Oh, what a wonderful institution.
A security guard shows up. So I sat up, and I saw a pair of bright red eyes and a big black body looking into the driver's side window into the back seat. It scared the both of us, and we both started screaming out loud. This thing kept looking into the car, and then just disappeared. The security guard shows up. They made us get out of the car, started asking us why we were there. But after looking at us, they started asking about what we had seen. We told them, and they screamed at us, "You get dressed and you get the hell out of here, you little lovers, because I don't get to kiss here. I don't ever get to kiss here unless it's Greg."
Oh,
and
yes.
Greg doesn't like my kisses. He has to pretend I'm a woman.
Oh, Greg, come on. The couple was a 20-year-old Hispanic lady and a 26-year-old, and they were just there. They were making out. This actually sounds quite romantic. It reminds me of Wayne's World when they were hanging out. I mean, Wayne and Garth never boned to our knowledge, although I'm sure there's some fan fiction out there.
Yes.
But remember, they were just hanging out, and they were watching the planes go by. Mm-hmm. They were having a good conversation.
Yes.
It seems like there could be some romance here, and I'm almost envious. Even if this isn't real, I'm envious that they, got to just spend some time together alone in a car near an airport.
But they went and they looked him back up. We just know for a fact that it just continues. Mothman sightings and giant flying humanoid sightings continue. The Phantoms of Monsters, they followed up with this person who wrote in, and they basically got the skinny again. They said the whole story again. They said that the worst part really was the faces of the security guys when they came to talk to them, seeing how scared that they were. So who knows? That to me is kind of the real marker of that. When you start to act like you really have seen something weird, because sometimes it takes a while for your brain to sort of register that you're seeing something that you're not used to seeing, because your brain is really always trying to fight to find a way to validate something and make you feel like
I forget what it's called. There's some term for it.
Anthropomorphications. Anthropomorphications. Well, those are part of the reason why people tend to see winged humanoids is because of anthropomorphications. Because what that does is it makes you see the human face and human body in things.
Right. Yes.
So who knows?
That's very interesting. Let's go to the Bronx. Let's go away from the wonders
Dead
of
ass.
Mothman.
That's what I saw. I've seen those memes.
You know, for single people out there, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
This is why it's horrifying and life is horrifying.
Oh, no, it's very scary to be single.
There's a New York City woman. She lured her date to meet her at a Bronx apartment. And but things went horribly wrong.
How? They fell in love, got married?
No, she covered him in flammable liquids and then demanded a $100,000 ransom while his brother watched on FaceTime.
Might as well get married.
Yeah, cops found him about 24 hours later in the back of a van. Valerie Rosario. She's 22 years young, 22 years fun.
That's a very that's a really aggressive idea for a 22-year-old to have.
Yeah, the hookup occurred at 1 a.m., probably a UP text or something like that, or some DM. And then within minutes of her date arriving, the man was pistol whipped, bound, and gagged by 3 other dudes. And then throughout the night, the man was subjected to barbaric torture. He was reportedly placed in a bathtub before being stripped, burned, and stabbed while having a flammable liquid thrown all over him. I would just say this was not what I had in mind when I said, yeah, I'll be over soon.
Now, how did this roll out? What happened then?
Well, so Rosario since has been charged with kidnapping and attempted murder. So basically what happened, it was she duped a Tinder date into coming over to her property. And that was really just the beginning. And you know, he's a 24-year-old dude. He's all horned up. No one's been around anybody, for 2 freaking years. He says, sure, I'll go do it.
But so he showed her, he's got the 3 dudes there. How long has this been going? She must have been fishing, had the guys over there. This is probably some kind of plan.
It's that hard.
But that's what I'm saying. What you do is you just it's the numbers game. It's like hitting on somebody on Subway, where you just keep saying "What I eat your ass, bitch." Eventually, maybe at one point, if you guys, the guys asking to eat your pussy on the train, the reason why they do that is that 1 out of 100 times it has happened.
Let's go 10,000 times.
Do you really think it's that little? You'd be surprised.
I know.
Because you just meet another person that is just as crazy as you are in a place like New York, where you just meet somebody who's just like, go on, dinner bell, ding, 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 ding. Like that happens.
I know, it really does.
But less than you want it to, which is the reason why they do it again and again and again, and they keep doing it. So this seems like it's like you're just waiting for one dude to bite.
Yes, and again, not that difficult to do. Certainly not with social media the way that it is in young, horny, early aught people? Yeah, early 20s.
You don't feel it's less horny now than it used to be back in the day?
Buddy, I am telling you, there's just people are freaking horned up. I was at one of my places I like to go to, Woodman, and I don't know what was going on there in front of me. There was a couple talking at the bar.
Yeah.
And then I'm fairly certain he was, I should maybe say this for sanitary reasons, but let's just say they were very aggressively touching each other.
Cool.
And it was like, wow, people are horny.
Wow. At the Woodman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Woodman.
I guess so.
So you're just watching them?
No, I wasn't watching them. I was watching the game. I was people gazing, but no, I was not staring at them.
But they don't think they weren't scared of you.
No, I'm just in the back. I just sit in the corner.
Touch me, Dave. Touch me, Dave. I don't know. This man might follow us back to this apartment. Look at him.
That is not happening.
He's yelling about the Clippers. He's yelling about the Clippers.
I did yell a little bit at the NCAA March Madness tournament. Anyway, so Rosario, she lives in Manhattan's Lower East Side with her mom and her brother. And she set up the honey trap scheme. And so
it's a whole family doing this.
It's a whole thing. She's super cute. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. She's good bait.
Yep, and apparently cops were able to track him down 24 hours later, tied in the back of a van and barely breathing.
Oh my God!
What a day!
My God.
What a day! And So anyway.
How do you go back to the dating pool? Like, how do you go back from there to be like, yeah, I'm ready to... let me just ask you, hey, Sheila, do you plan to fucking torture me for 2 days?
Poor guy.
It's really scary. That is very, very scary.
It really is scary. So be careful. And maybe, again...
It is more dangerous for women on the whole than men.
Sure.
Because look at this, dudes. It took a whole team to torture you. A lot of times it just takes one man to kill a woman.
For both parties, meeting in a public place first is a wonderful way to kick it off.
I also truly do believe, this is my years of experience speaking in there, maybe this is a little old, why not do a preliminary Skype before you do a meetup? First, see a person's face.
Oh my God, romance is dead.
I'm just saying, before you meet up with them for the first time.
Preliminary Skype.
Don't you want to see, number one, that it's not just, like, they have to go through a lot of, like drop a FaceTime on them. Be like, we should FaceTime.
Yeah, but nowadays with all these different kind of apps, don't even get me going. No one's face looks like that.
No one's face looks like that.
It's all lies. It's all deception. Just trying to meet someone in real life.
Yeah, I honestly think that's also really nice.
But I also
understand.
At
the roller coaster line. That's a good place. The DMV is really good.
Oh, you know how people are so sexy and horny at the DMV. Mm-hmm. They're just so ready to flip it and flirt.
I get hard in the car before going in, just so that I have something to think about at the DMV. Besides, I wonder what papers I don't have that they're going to send me home for. And then you find out it's all of it.
Rise from your grave.
A roast as dark as the night, perfect for fueling the cryptid research and mad ravings required for your podcasting. Don't mind the red eyes, he's just trying to warn you of the bridge.
The bridge.
Finally, from the caffeine-addled brains of Spring Heel Jack Coffee and Last Podcast on the Left, we bring you Mothman's Red Eye Blend. Yes, delicious Panama beans. Go to lastpodcastmerch.com to order yours today.
Back to school season. You've got the new backpack, the folders, the 17 highlighter colors, but there's one essential that never makes the shopping list. Their pillow. And we all know better school days start with better sleep, so we've got big news. Coop Sleep Goods is running their back-to-school sale. Save 20% on the entire collection. Spend $150 or more and get a free gift. The sale starts July 28th and ends August 25th. From cooling pillows to mattress toppers that transform thin dorm room mattresses. I mean, the only thing left to blame for a bad night's sleep is their insomniac roommate. Coop's pillows are adjustable, built to fit how your kid sleeps, whether that's a twin XL dorm bed or their room at home. Spend $150 or more and get a free Ultra Tech pillow protector. Head to coopsleepgoods.com/comedy. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/comedy. 20% off plus a free pillow protector with $150 or more.
In the U.S., there's a break-in every 26 seconds. But when intruders step near, Simply Safe Home Security steps up.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Using AI alerts, U.S.-based live agents help deter break-ins. Simply Safe. No long-term contracts. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplysafe.com/SXM or with promo code SXM.
Outdoor deterrence requires a Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplysafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.
Hi, listeners. Marcus, Ed, and Henry here. It's a little bit of an announcement.
You loving all the episodes of Last Podcasts on the Left lately? Well, listen, now you can get even more from us.
Squeeze it out of us. If you want to hear new episodes ad-free and unlock access to Last Podcast on the Left 7 days early, subscribe to SiriusXM Podcast Plus on Apple Podcasts or visit SiriusXM.com/Podcast Plus to start your free trial today. Do it.
Now, this next story, we'll cover this real quick. This story's fucking wild. Now, again, Florida, doing great.
Doing great. Can't wait to be in Jacksonville. We'll see you this week.
Honestly, we're going to be in Jacksonville. We're going to be in Atlanta. Come check us out, Atlanta.
Oh, can't wait. In Memphis.
We're going
to be at Graceland.
Yeah.
I'm going to see the toilet that Elvis died on. Is that real or fake?
That is real.
That is true,
That is real. Well, it's because he had a heart attack from being so constipated from the pills.
Yes, those pills, man.
But he is going to, we're going to see we're getting a private tour. Can't wait. We're going to see all the inside of Graceland. I don't know if we're allowed to see the toilet.
Well,
they might have removed the toilet.
Oh, well, why would they do that? That's a piece of history.
I think it might be haunted. If there was a haunted toilet,
that
one, What was the one?
It would be on tour if it was haunted.
Oh, yes.
It would have a microphone
Oh,
in
yeah,
it.
of course.
It would just be...
Wise men say... that fucking toilet rocks.
Whoa, man. Unbelievable.
Now, this story, again, Florida. So they're doing great. Now, this comes from the sheriff's office. This is the thing. You date a cop, you think, oh, I'm safe forever. Look at this cop I'm dating.
Uh-oh.
And sometimes it goes poorly. It does go poorly. This was a Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy got into deep trouble. Internal Affairs said that apparently Deputy Sheriff Joshua Brack, when they broke up with this young woman who broke up with him, they broke up. We could have been mutual. I'm not really certain. The ex-girlfriend, who will not go named, he engaged in misconduct or committed various crimes while on and off duty. It seems that they goes all the way down to disseminating agency information by sending a crime scene video to an unauthorized person, sent nude and explicit photographs of himself on his work email while on duty and in uniform, neglected to respond to an in-progress call for service, and possessed unauthorized weapons in his patrol vehicle, amongst other allegations. Now, this is a lot of shit. He said, apparently, the first thing that happened is that they broke up. They'd lived together for 9 months. They were together for 2 years. The ex-girlfriend said, all right, so we made an arrangement. He would come back to my parents' house to retrieve personal items of his because he's already out, right? Then he would get the rest of his bullshit.
They're done.
And then when he arrived, he said, apparently he told them, number one, this seems to be a series of confessions he made to this woman, that he allegedly sent money to different males after having sex with them, which is really, if you want to get your wife back.
Sure.
Talking about all the gay prostitutes you've been having sex with is going to be a difficult part of the conversation.
Well, it could also lead to some empathy, perhaps.
Sure, absolutely. Maybe an arrangement can be struck up, but it wasn't just there.
I don't think that, I feel like this was done. I think the relationship was done.
Oh, yes. Yes. I don't think there was any coming back. He then told about how, like, he bragged to her about how what he loved to do was pull people over, take marijuana from them, and then go smoke it in his own patrol car, which is wild. Again, between the gay sex workers and the marijuana, I'm loving this guy.
It's kind of cute if it's the movie Super Troopers, but unfortunately, this is Florida, where there are true crimes that might need to be solved.
He was shaking down people in traffic stops.
That's horrifying.
We would go, hey, give me your money, which is very scary. That's now we're ramping it up. He sent pictures of a decapitated person from a car crash to his ex-girlfriend. Say, like, hey, take a look at this. Isn't this kind of fun?
Like a lol raffle type thing?
Yes, like a lol raffle, like a rotten.com front page picture, right? He then sent, he was explaining about how he would take pictures of his penis sticking out while he was in uniform with his license. Like you could see the badge, like the number visible, and he'd send it out on Grindr.
This man is really not that smart of a criminal.
He's just...
But you would think as a cop, you would have a little bit more insight into how to avoid being caught and that kind of stuff. But like, maybe he wanted to be caught.
I think that TikTokers might say, he's out here, fam. Right?
I don't know.
He's really, I think the term is he's out of pocket. Maybe he's not being noach. Is that a new word?
Bad.
I'm making up a word.
Noach.
He's not being noach.
All right. Well, that'll be the last time we hear that.
Noach means good. Noach means fucking top.
You know,
noach.
Not everything has to be a zodiac cipher. I just wish that words were what they meant.
No, now we're starting to sound like Goldwater Republicans. Yeah.
Yes. That was like, what do you mean bad means good?
Bad means good?
We had this conversation in the 80s.
Yep. But there's just a lot of this. And apparently, it just really escalated. And then he said, like, he's just not a good ex-boyfriend. And
I don't think he should be a frickin' cop.
But you're really going to say here, there's like one here. The photographs were of Sheriff's Deputy Brack while on duty and in his PBSO issued uniform in a restroom stall with his uniform pants off, genitals exposed and in various positions. Photograph 1 depicted DS Brack posing on his knees with his buttocks and genitals exposed. His uniform pants are lying on the floor next to him. Photograph 2 depicted DS Brack posing on his arms and knees with his buttocks and genitals exposed. In this photograph, his PBSO portable radio was observed on the bathroom floor. Photograph 3 depicting DS Brack standing with his buttocks and genitals exposed.
I'm too immature for this. But interestingly enough, to put a button on that, interestingly enough, the Internal Affairs investigator, they did find that he violated 7 Palm Beach County Sheriff rules, including
one is you take it. If your dick's out, your shirt better be off as well.
That might be a standard conduct and neglect of duty. That's a 2-time. Improper conduct offensives. That's a 3 times. And dissemination of information. However, Brack was not found to have violated any laws. However, he was fired. But isn't all the shakedowns and bribes? Isn't that illegal?
You know what they finally got him on?
What?
That they finally decided to arrest him on? Was having an unsecured infant in his vehicle.
Oh my God.
So they caught him at a traffic stop because then obviously he's deep in the hands of internal affairs. They've been following him. Because the girlfriend's feeding him all this information, being like, he's doing all this fucked up shit. He's definitely not hiding it. And then they caught him with the baby just rolling around like it's a fucking old seltzer can in the back of the car while he's just driving around with this. And I honestly, I have a hard time driving with Wendy in the car because Wendy's one of those where she's not a good car sitter. And I'm not
actively a cop.
No. Well, technically, as a comedian, I'm always on duty.
All right, let's get to Hero of the Week.
I just don't even know where the rest of the story goes. I will get to we'll finish this, obviously, but yeah, he's trying to stay up. He basically said, all this was a stupid mistake.
Yeah.
That was his big statement at the end.
It seems extremely dangerous, and he's probably going to end up killing somebody.
Oh, he's a very dangerous person.
So I'm not exactly sure.
Have you ever heard the story Russell Williams?
No.
Here's a story that you really should check out at some point because his story is fucking wild. There is a really good, I believe the YouTube channel that I watch is JCS.
Okay.
Has an interrogation thing about, this is the guy that was a colonel of the Canadian Armed Forces, and then he would break into people's homes and dress up in women's panties and take all the pictures and shit.
Yes.
And he's got that severe fucking crazy face. Like he's got he looks like the old man. You know when they do the close-ups on Ren and Stimpy? When they cut to the old man's like, yeah, I hate cops. You know, like that dude.
This is why people who are so buttoned up, they love uniform, they love conformity. That's their exterior. It's always the interior is always. And then on the weekends, I break into people's houses and steal their panties and I wear them and I take pictures. And to be fair, he looks a hell of a lot better than BTK.
He really does. He's fit. He's very fit. But then
we got to cover him in maybe a deep dive. Huh?
Yes, we will. He did a lot of crimes.
Jesus, that's disgusting. Anyway, all right, let's do a Hero of the Week. Now, this guy, it's a Canadian millionaire. And,
so we're going to celebrate. We're celebrating another millionaire.
Yeah, I actually don't.
This is another person whose problems are solved.
Yeah, and okay, so the thing is, this is going to make people mad, right?
Sure.
So
good,
it's a Canadian millionaire, and you would think okay, so he has a life savings, right?
He has $500,000.
Sure, but what would you want him to do with that? It's his life savings. He's going to do one thing with it.
So he's on his deathbed.
Let's say he's dead. Sure.
Let's say he's dead.
Sure.
Okay, and if there's what they could do, I think that he should do a thing for disadvantaged youth, like some kind of hostel type thing, like a place where disadvantaged youth can find a place to live and learn and grow and be taken care of by people there, by support staff.
Now that's one idea. But now what this man did, his name is Keith Owens, his dying wish, he planted more than 100,000 daffodils. Isn't that nice?
We don't need daffodils.
So, no, we don't. No, they're technically weeds. And but he planted them in the town, and it was a generous gift. So isn't that nice?
Whom?
He was for the Canadian fucking people. He was diagnosed with terminal cancer in 2007 and decided to leave his life savings of $3 million to a conservatory. And then they planted.
Why didn't he just? There's so many things he could do.
Yeah. But he planted daffodils. So.
Why?
Well, that we just don't know because he's not going to see them. But maybe he wants to be remembered.
What do dandelions
as the daffodil man.
What do daffodils do?
Oh, nothing. They kind of blow around and get in your eye and cause some sort of allergic reaction sometimes. But he said he wanted the money to be used to support local projects which made use of voluntary labor, and in particular to sustain the ambience of life.
So people work for free?
Yes. And so now there's 153,000 bulbs planted across the town.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
They're all beginning to bloom.
Great.
So Ed Harrison of the Sidmouth Civic Society said, every year it brings back happy memories of this man who did this amazing thing for the town.
Nothing.
No, he planted a bunch of daffodils.
Daffodils don't serve a purpose. How many emails am I going to get? Actually, there's quite a layered and important part of the daffodil within the planet Earth. I know. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know.
I mean, honestly, I think they poison dogs. I'm pretty sure daffodils are dangerous to dogs. So, but it's not just daffodils. It's snowdrops, daffodils, and crocus bulbs. And those were among the 153,000 flowers.
We need clean energy.
Yes. But now these were all planted. There's a
homeless problem. There's homeless people all over the North America that need help.
Yep. Well, either way.
Diabetes medication is like $25 a pop. Like he could have bought all of this like insulin stuff. He could have given it to a bunch of people. You could buy some woman new tits. That's worth it. That's even better. Buy a bunch of people who want tits.
Yeah, that's really true. But either way, snowdrops, daffodils, and crocus bulbs. So thank you. So he died in 2007. So he died real fast. Their doctors were like, "You're about to die," and then he just died. But he is a hero, even if he doesn't know it.
It's better than what?
So
better than I guess
Keith Owen.
I guess it's better than building a fucking how I don't even want to say like a guillotine. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you could do
better. Yeah.
You know, he went out in peace.
Thinking about his shit.
The more I read it, the more it's actually infuriating.
It's such a waste of money.
It's such a waste of money because I think daffodils.
Colossal waste of money.
They kind of grow free.
They're just there, man. They're weeds. They're literally what you said. They're fucking weeds.
Yeah. Like either way, he made the list. So, all right.
Well, yeah. I mean, no matter what. He is a hero now.
He is a hero now.
We've already done it. I also found out that that honey is bee vomit.
Oh, so make it better or worse than bee shit? What do you think?
Know. Who cares? I
don't care. I'm going to eat honey.
I'm going to eat honey.
I'm going to stop overthinking. I got to stop. How are we as a society both overthinking and underthinking everything?
This is why everybody talks about the idea of like squid's actually calamari's pig asshole. Well, guess what? Pig asshole is great then. You know, I guess I fucking love pig asshole.
I guess so.
I don't know.
And whatever.
But we love our beekeepers here. We actually did get a surprising number of emails from beekeepers.
They serve a fantastic purpose.
They do. And honestly, in bees, he said the thing about, because we were talking about this is the East Las Vegas thing where all the muck, like all the weird bee stuff fell out and why they look. And what they were saying is actually it sounds incredibly concerning because it sounds like the bees are sick. And this is the thing is that we have these various I think it's pesticides that we use that make bees sick. And bees are incredibly important part of the fucking world and the fucking whatever it is, circle of life,
ecology.
Yeah. So be sad about that.
All right.
There's nothing you can do about it.
The man who planted all those daffodils, I'm sure bees love to suck daffodils.
No, I don't think they do.
I actually don't know.
Email sidestorieslpotl@gmail.com. Is there a purpose to a daffodil? Should we commit suicide? I don't know. Here we go. Here's some listener emails. Okay, I like this. I don't believe in ghosts, nor have I ever. But last year on Halloween made me resort to this explanation. Now, before I get into it, I am not mentally ill, nor does mental illness run in my family. Sure, wink. Right? And I have not told
I don't know
anyone.
One family where it doesn't, to be honest.
Honestly, yes, because mine doesn't just run, it sprints.
Well, hello.
Hello.
You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps.
But I have told anyone this story in fear of judgment or ridicule. I've never told anyone. On Halloween 2021, I, female, came home from my friend's house completely sober as the weed we smoked had long worn off. I got straight into bed, and as it was very late, and I worked in the morning, right? So I felt a pressure at the end of my bed. And I've all of a sudden, I was intensely horny.
Uh-oh.
And there was an indescribable yet pleasurable feeling in my genitals.
Uh-oh.
And for 10 minutes, I had the most enjoyable sexual experience of my life. Think of the best orgasm you've ever had for 10 minutes straight.
That could only be the ghost of Dom DeLuise.
And now I know, because if he had that little licker's tongue like me.
Yes, he did.
Now, I don't know if there's a logical explanation, but between this and other strange happenings in my room, I think this might have been a ghost.
Wow, she got ghost fucked. Sounds like she loved it.
That's huge. Yeah,
That's
she seemed
awesome.
to like it. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, right? Good for, I find that interesting. Again, email sidestorieslpotl@gmail.com. We want you to be a part of we will do our big old call-in show for open lines.
Absolutely.
About this.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, man, people are horny right now.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
I'm telling you.
I work as a paramedic, and a few years ago, we got called to a high school psych class that got mass hypnotized by a YouTube hypnosis video.
Get out of here.
This is interesting. Basically, it was the last week or two of their senior year, and everyone is just phoning it in. The psych teacher put on a YouTube video that was essentially sounds, repetitive patterns on a screen, and guided meditations for 30 kids. So the teacher played the video with the lights turned down.
By the way, smart fucking teacher. Talk about taking the day off.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Being like, we'll think we've done classwork today. And when it ended, half the class was still in a trance. I guess they tried to wake them up, but it didn't really work. So they moved the rest of the kids out of the room and called 911.
Oh my God.
This is what we said during the MK Ultra episodes, was this idea of playing with mass hypnosis. It does work. It's about setting the standard. It's about setting a place where you feel comfortable and at ease. And all of a sudden, it's close to sleep. So when we get the call at the school with multiple patients, we say it's a mass casualty situation. We've got 6 paramedics, a bunch of the firefighters, 2 ER physicians coming to the scene. When I get there, the kids are just zoned out. They're not moving, not fidgeting, nothing, totally zen, and they've been like this for 30 to 40 minutes. Shortly after the doctors would get there, we start talking about what we should do. Are they all fucking with us as a senior prank? Are they stuck like this forever? If this is legit, can we influence their subconscious by telling them to do stuff, right? We ended up calling the head of psych at the trauma center for a consult. Essentially, he said, hypnosis may or may not work, but there's something to it. Move them into different rooms and they should snap out of it. But he stressed to not mess with them. So we sectioned off the room with blankets and curtains, and almost if on cue, they opened their eyes, but acted confused. And as they woke up, and we moved into different rooms and asked them what happened. Universally, they all said they fell asleep watching a video and woke up here. From the time of the 911 call until the first kid waking up was over 90 minutes. Now, he's saying that's either the best senior prank I have ever heard of, or hypnosis is real.
Wow.
Either way, I never watched the full YouTube video. I've seen some shit, but that one might be the strangest. I don't know.
Good for them.
It could be, but you know what? I feel like with kids, man, I guess if you just keep holding and you keep holding, it's like what we've said before.
You
like
can
if you
make
just
it
don't,
real.
Yeah, like if you just don't let go. Like if you just let it go, because maybe that's a part of what, because then in hypnosis stuff I was reading about, they say that's the thing. That's what they're looking for with a good hypnosis candidate, is someone says, I wasn't hypnotized. I was doing it all because you told me to do. And it's like, so what's hypnosis then?
Well, let's just end it with that question. What is hypnosis then? This is a crime. How? What? Can't even shove a pickle up your butthole anymore in public.
This is a crime. How?
What?
I fucking love that guy. I want to meet that guy.
Gene Kelly.
Who is this fucking guy's life? Yeah, Gene Kelly. That's incredible.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
So guys, you just got to remember to live your life knowing and so excited about our shows in Jacksonville, Atlanta. See, I'm putting a plug in the triple.
You're doing a good job with the plugs.
Atlanta, Memphis. We got to get out there, see these shows. I was very, very excited. Very excited to see all these people. Can't wait to see my friends in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see V, Shane, Madeline, all my fucking crew.
Well,
up
you
in there.
started
Karen.
naming names, and now you're not going to name all the names.
And then somebody's going to be mad. No,
yeah.
but those of you who haven't made, I love you as well. Chris Brown.
The singer?
These are just names. No, not this. No. A long, gangly white man who made the puppets for Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell.
Okay.
Never Chris Brown, the singer. Okay. I didn't even like his music before we started punching Rihanna.
I don't know why
love the fact that you didn't like Chris Brown.
Sure.
Back even then. All right? Because he sucked then. He was just a dancer. He was a fucking overrated dancer who could sing some things, right? Kind of like, maybe I get in trouble. Oh, maybe I shouldn't even say it.
Uh-oh, don't even say it.
Paula Abdul.
Wow.
Is that hard to say in the middle of a triple L that I think she's kind of not that great? She's all right. I like opposites attract.
The cartoon cat that she had sex with.
Love that song.
Very great.
Rhythm Nation. No, Janet Jackson.
That was Janet Jackson. No, Paula was a fantastic pop
what else
artist
did she
for the time.
sing?
Well, she's more of an iconic character at this point.
Yeah, she loves
does
pills.
The judging.
Yeah,
she's
loves
a judge.
pills.
She's a judge. Yeah.
And then just laugh the fact that I probably just got the Paula Abdul Nation lined up against me.
They're a humble nation, the Paula Abdul Nation. She's cool. She's chill.
She's chill.
Yeah, she likes us.
Chill.
She's cool.
Right, so coming out to Memphis, coming out to Jacksonville, coming out to Atlanta. You should check it out. You can see my old friends in Jacksonville.
You start naming their
Kristen.
names. Oh my God. Wow, you just angered everyone.
I don't know who else I'm going to say.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
We hope you're doing well out there. And thank you for supporting everything here on the Last Podcast Network. Okay, hail yourselves.
We did on.
Magustalations.
Hail Satan.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's better than Paula Abdul.
Thank you.
This show is made possible by listeners like you.
Thanks to our ad sponsors, you can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.
Back to school season. You've got the new backpack, the folders, the 17 highlighter colors, but there's one essential that never makes the shopping list. Their pillow. And we all know better school days start with better sleep, so we've got big news. Coop Sleep Goods is running their back-to-school sale. Save 20% on the entire collection. Spend $150 or more and get a free gift. The sale starts July 28th and ends August 25th. From cooling pillows to mattress toppers that transform thin dorm room mattresses. I mean, the only thing left to blame for a bad night's sleep is their insomniac roommate. Coop's pillows are adjustable, built to fit how your kid sleeps, whether that's a twin XL dorm bed or their room at home. Spend $150 or more and get a free Ultra Tech pillow protector. Head to coopsleepgoods.com/comedy. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/comedy. 20% off plus a free pillow protector with $150 or more.
In the U.S., there's a break-in every 26 seconds. But when intruders step near, Simply Safe Home Security steps up.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Using AI alerts, U.S.-based live agents help deter break-ins. Simply Safe, no long-term contracts. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplysafe.com/SXM or with promo code SXM.
Outdoor deterrence requires a Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplysafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.